I'm so tired of this, and maybe I got triggered yesterday by this guy, Beto Orourke. Now, I know the deal. You can't win in Texas as a liberal man, so you've got to change your name. The dude's name is Robert Francis Orourke. And to win, he goes against his own name and starts calling himself Beto. And this drives me nuts. And nobody sees through this crap. Like, we hire politicians. Let me put that back up. Politicians think so little of you that they can basically do whatever the hell you want. Kamala Harris and Biden clearly don't like each other, so the press secretary has to send a tweet, which in our world, oh man, if you tweet it, it must be freaking true. What a load of crap. Whatever happened to real people running this deal? Whatever happened to real people in charge? Guys that are war heroes. Guys that have come up and done something, built something. Now we got these freaking people running our lives that are so insecure and not good at what they do, they pander. Well, I'm going to change my name. Well, I'm going to tweet something. I think Ted Cruz, and whatever you think about Ted Cruz, I really don't care. Because what people do is they don't stay on the message, they attack the messenger. Ted Cruz said this about Orourke, so he changed his name to Beto and hit it with a grin during an election, a senatorial election between the two of them. That's exactly right. We do this crap all the time. I go back to Jimmy Carter where all he did was smile. How y'all doing? Everybody okay? And everybody bought it. And you know what we had? When I was a kid, 17, 18, whatever I was years old, I learned about the word inflation and I saw gas prices going through the frickin' roof because we elected a guy because he smiled and he seemed like a nice guy. How about we get some tough-ass people with a little bit of frickin' pride? How about we do that? How about we get some folks in office that have some stones to them, that have some sack to them, that sack the living hell up and don't pander? How about we have somebody in office that respects you and me, the taxpayers, enough to be who the hell they are, and then when they get into office, defend us? Indianapolis is a blank hole right now. It's a shithole. I'm sorry, but it is. We had riots a couple summers ago. You know what our dumbass mayor did? Our dumbass mayor told police stand down. I'm not even sure he did, and I don't want to get into why he didn't do it because there's a lot of rumors going around, and I don't want to get into anything I don't know for sure. But the bottom line is when the mayor needed to be seen of Indianapolis, he wasn't anywhere. So what people do? They rioted. Oh, great. What'd the police do? Got pissed off, had to stand down. What'd the city do? Got destroyed and is still destroyed. And we see it all across our country. You know what I want? I want a refund. I live in Indianapolis proper. I want a freaking refund. I want somebody to say, hey, Dan, I got to put my background up, but I don't want to get lost. I want somebody to say, hey, Dan, we didn't use the police right. Stand down and let people destroy a city and businesses haven't come back. Small businesses, diverse businesses, white businesses, black businesses, and not coming back. People go downtown Indy right now, and it's not only Indy, it's everywhere. Well, you know who our mayor is? He's a lifetime frickin' politician, and I've had enough. Honest to God, this Beto thing, you guys call it triggered. Okay, I'm triggered. When are real people gonna be respected? Like people say, well, you're a Trumper. I'm not a Trumper. I freaking voted for me in the election. Last two, I wasn't voting for Hillary. I wasn't voting for Trump. I wasn't voting for this guy. Biden, no chance. They didn't earn my vote. I voted for me. D-A-N-D-A-K-I-C-H. Why? Because I think I was the best candidate among those clowns. We got hidden frickin' emails. Somehow we got hidden emails of Hillary Clinton, yet we can find every email from 100 years ago of the Washington football team, and that doesn't alert everything. It's unbelievable. Somehow, same thing in this world, somehow 650,000 emails, and this isn't political, this is just the world that we live in and the media that wants to spin it their way, 650,000 effing emails. And the only guy, John Gruden, he's the only one that had anything damaging in him. I don't blame Gruden for suing. I don't blame Gruden for suing at all. It'll drive you freaking nuts if you pay attention to this crap. It'll drive you nuts. That's why normally I don't pay attention. I do pay attention, and my wife's coming on here later. She really pays attention. And then, for the love of all things holy, everybody and their mother, everybody is a freaking scientist now. That's right, everybody's a scientist. Everybody knows about ivermectin. Everybody knows about what shot you should get. Everybody knows about COVID. Everybody knows. Hell, even the damn guy, Fauci, who is in charge of this, hell, there's so many corrupt things in his background, and he's in charge of our public health. When the hell does it stop? When the hell does it stop? Can somebody tell me? When the hell? It's not stopping. And it's not going to stop. You know why it's not going to stop? Because people like me sit in chairs and bitch, whine, and moan and don't do anything about it. So I'm thinking about running for mayor of Indianapolis. I seriously am. I'd have to give up this. I'd have to give up a lot of things. But I would lose. I would get my ass kicked. But I don't care. I've had enough. I got the UPS guy giving my wife Lee's office 30 minutes on ivermectin. So all of a sudden, what did Donnie say? Donnie puts all this together. He said, I got my degree in Google research. It's freaking incredible. Go get a shot. Someone's going to yell at you. Don't get a shot. Someone's going to yell at you. When did you all become freaking scientists? When did the whole world become scientists? When did the little slap blank media reporter, little fat ass guy with crumbs on his shirt that doesn't respect his own profession, when did they become the experts? When did they become the word on what you and I are supposed to do? Will somebody please, by God, explain that to me? When I coached, you'd look out there and you'd see all these fat ass guys with crumbs all over them, not dressed well. They're all in the media. Media doesn't even respect their own job. A couple do. Pat Forty does. And these are the guys that are telling you and me what we're supposed to do. It's a damnedest thing alive. There's this idiot named Dan Wolken. Dan Wolken is the writer for USA Today College. He never gets anything right. He never puts anything out there that you go, like he said this Fuentes guy at Virginia Tech is going to be a superstar. I had guys in Indianapolis tell me that Archie Miller is going to be the greatest coach ever at Indiana. These media guys know nothing. Yet they're out there telling you and me how we're all supposed to live. Guy in Indianapolis called Carson Wentz a bad teammate. Why? Because he didn't get vaccinated. Said he would drive him to the airport. Hope they cut him. Why? Because some media puke didn't like that Carson Wentz didn't get vaccinated. Like these idiots are our Lord God end all be all. And the professors are worse. The professors are the absolute worst, what they're teaching your kids. I dealt with the worst people in the world, professors. And I got to tell you, how would they know anything? How would a professor know nothing? You know what a professor does? Sits in their little office, teaches their little class, goes to their little coffee shop, and acts like they know nothing. They got no life experience. They got nothing. But we listen to these idiots. And don't even get me started on movie stars. But my point is this. When the hell are we going to start getting real in this country? I'm thinking about running for mayor. And I'll tell you this. If I'm a mayor of a city, there ain't going to be no rioting. There ain't going to be no rioting. There might be rioting in Kenosha, Wisconsin today. I don't know. But in a city that I'm doing, I'm protecting the taxpayer. Tax the rich, AOC, my ass. I ain't rich, and I'm taxed up to my backside. I guess I would be considered rich compared to most people. Probably in the 1%, I don't know. But there's some money, there's money, and there's real money, and I'm somewhere below some money. And I'm taxed within an inch of my life. I'm probably in the 1%. I don't want to hear that crap. What I want to see is our tax money go to something good and not have some idiot politician change his name so that he can pander for votes. I'd like to see a guy that's a war hero. Pat Tillman, God rest his soul, would have been the perfect president. I'm so freaking tired. My name is now Beto. So if he runs in Northwest Indiana or Cleveland or Detroit, does he have to change it to Serbian name? Because that's where all of us Serbs moved. In Southern Indiana, myself Daryl and my other brother Daryl. I mean, what the? I used to every night go to sleep watching either CNN or Fox. Now I can't stand the crap because I can't stand the person delivering the news. I'll tell you one thing that Trump did. One thing that Trump did is expose what we all knew, which is these jackass news organizations are so one-sided. It's incredible to me that we're not smart enough as a nation to call people out that pander. But if you're on the proper side of all this crap, which is the left side, if you're a flaming lib, then guess what? You get to say whatever the hell you want. I mean, if you're a liberal that is so liberal, I don't care who you are, man, you say whatever you want. And if you're on the right side, if you're a flaming conservative, you say whatever you want to, as long as you're crazy. As long as you're crazy on either side, you're good, man. Honest to God. And don't say anything about either side, the crazies. That's amazing to me. It's the damnedest thing I've ever seen. That's a PSA for you. I'm sorry, but y'all needed a PSA. I'm sitting there watching this guy. My name is now Beto. It's Beto. My name is Beto, and I want your vote. My real name is Robert, and my last name is Orourke, but I'm going to change my name because I know that you crazy people will decide, hey, man, hey, we're all right. We're with you because you changed your name. Stop it. Figure this out. I got a big show for you today. I got a monster for you today. I got Allison Williams. I got my wife Lee. I got Bobby Carpenter coming on next. How could there be a better show than that? I don't know, but we're going to talk some NFL. But every once in a while, I got to give you a PSA because y'all are nuts. I mean, don't offend the people on this side that are nuts. Don't offend the people way over there that are nuts. How about we take care of real people? Doesn't matter, black, white, immigrant, I don't care. How about we take care of real people? My God, I'll be back.